Hi guys, it's Kim from Snaps. So we're going to do your basic clam series. So again, you don't need anything except your mat. If you don't have a mat, a carpeted or a soft surface is absolutely fine. If you've got any hip issues, you might want to just find a soft towel or a soft, small, flat cushion for you to lie on here. Any bursitis, you probably want to avoid it entirely. So lie yourself down on your mat. You want to make sure that your hips are in line with the back edge of the mat, so the back edge here, and your heels are in line with your bottom. So the heels and the back of the hips are in line with the back edge of the mat. You're going to bring yourself down onto your side. Now, you can stay here up on the elbow, or you can lie yourself down onto your arm. Absolutely, you could add a cushion under the neck here for support. In terms of your alignment, you want to make sure that your hips are stacked, one on top of the other. So if I was to take a drill down through the top of the hip, it would come out in the exact same place underneath in the bottom hip here. You want to make sure that the tummy is pulled in, pelvic floor is engaged, my rib cage is soft, and this is all about length. So you want to make sure that the hips are reaching away from the diaphragm here. Imagine a little house for a mouse underneath your waist. So a little mouse could get in. We're creating that length and we're trying to maintain it throughout all of the exercises on our side series. So I'm going to just lift myself up onto my elbow here. This is where I like to do my clams. I'm going to squeeze my heels together. My hand is in front of my rib cage here, pressing down into the mat. And the reason that we do that is so that we can make sure that we're not pitching forward or rolling away. So it gives us a nice little marker, pressing the forearm into the tummy here, just to make sure that we're maintaining that alignment. So we're going to do a series of 10 of each of the clams here. So it'll be a nice little butt burner for you. You can absolutely increase the reps here, or you can reduce the reps depending on where you're at in your fitness levels. One of my favorite exercises, really great for all of your external hip rotators, strengthening all of those. So enough chat, let's get going. So starting with clam 1 in this nice diamond shape here on the mat, your starting position, we're going to squeeze the heels together and just simply raise the knee up towards the ceiling and bringing it back down. Again, you want to make sure you're keeping those hips in alignment here, and we're really squeezing those heels together, feeling the rotation coming through the back of the hip. Now, of course, with the clam series, you can absolutely add a TheraBand around the outside of the knees. You would tie it just above the knee here, and you could use any resistance here that you liked. But by all means, just working with our own body weight is more than enough to get some really great results. So I think we've got about 2 left here, and 1. And then we're going to lift the heels up towards the ceiling without moving the knees, without pitching forward. So we're keeping those hips in alignment, and we come into our diamond shape here. So we're going to raise the top knee towards the ceiling, really working on those rotators. Imagine that there's a resistance in between the knees as we squeeze them back down together. So we're getting that work as we open, and we're also creating the work as we close the knees together. We've got about 4 more to go here. I stopped counting. Last 2. Last 1. Good, we're going to add your leg extension. So we open the top knee, maintaining the knee towards the ceiling, we extend that top leg out. Holding that position, keeping the knee up towards the ceiling, we return the heel and then we lower the knee. So we're creating that diamond shape. We extend that top leg out and forward at 45 degrees. We return the heel and lower the knee. 8 to go. Keep pulling that tummy in here, and check how we're going with that length in the waist. And lower. Good. Lengthen. And lower. About 4 to go. I'm such a bad counter. Good. It's really important that we keep that knee facing the ceiling as we return the heel and return the knee down. So we really work into those deep rotators here. Last one. And down. Good. We're going to bring the knees forward now to 90 degrees. And we're going to keep the heels squeezing. We're going to raise and lower that top knee. Again, we go for 10. Keeping those hips stacked, so we're not pitching forward here. We're staying level. We go for 10. 9, 8, 7. Keep pulling the hips back, squeezing the glutes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then last one I like to call our MC hammer legs. We open and close. Open and close. So we're lifting the knee, not changing the leg, not changing the angle of the knee here. Keeping that tummy pulled in and our waist nice and long. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. That's your basic clam series done. Let's take it onto our back and give ourselves a little stretch before we repeat to the other side. So we're going to line our backs, cross the ankle over the knee. This might be enough of a stretch for some of you. You can take your right hand, press it into that right knee, just to get a little bit deeper in that stretch there. You can also lift your left leg here and just bring that up to a 90-degree angle and pull it in towards the face. This is our figure 4 stretch here. We just take a few nice big deep breaths here. We're just releasing off all of those rotators. Last breath. Replace the foot, unravel yourself, and then you will repeat to the other side. Okay, ready to repeat on the other side, our basic clam series. So lie yourself down on your mat. Take your chosen head position here. So again, you can lie long, pop a cushion underneath, or prop yourself up on your elbow. Check your alignment, make sure your hips are in line with the back edge of the mat and your heels are in line with your bottom. My hips are stacked on top of one another and I'm taking my arm, my forearm in front of my waist as a little guide to make sure I'm not pitching forward or rocking back. Length through the spine, little house for a mouse underneath the waist, squeezing the heels, off we go, clam 1. We raise the knee towards the ceiling and lower back down. Just breathing normally through these exercises. They're a really nice, gentle way to return back into some of these bigger rotational exercises that we get into in our side series in our Pilates. You've got 4 here. 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the heels. Good. Opening those hips. Something else worth mentioning is your neck position here. So you don't want to be kind of tilting the head or funny positions here. You want to try and maintain a nice long neck. So pressing the head down into the hand just as much as the bottom hand is pressing up into the head. So we're maintaining a nice neck alignment here as well. Last 3, 2, 1, into your leg extension. So take that knee towards the ceiling, holding the knee in that position, extend the leg forward to 45 degrees, return the heels and lower the knee, keeping the tummy pulled in. Knee to ceiling, extend that leg away, return the heels, maintaining the height of the knee as well. So we don't want to drop the knee to return the heel here. Okay, we want to maintain that height and that rotation. That's where all the good work is. Good. This one's a butt burner. extend, good. Last few. There's 2 more here. Last one. Good. And lowering back down. Bring the knees forward to 90 degrees. Shins running along the front edge of the mat here. Squeezing the heels together, hips are still stacked, nice and long in the waist. Off we go. Open and close. Good. Squeeze those heels and really think about wrapping the underneath of the thigh back to open up through the hip. Good. Keep pulling that tummy in. 4. Last 2. Last one. MC hammer legs. We go. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Starting to get hot in those glutes. Last 4. 3. 2 and 1, and taking it over onto your back for that little glute stretch here. So lying yourself down, crossing the ankle over the knee, pressing into the knee and opening up through that hip. And if your flexibility allows, you can lift up that opposite leg, grabbing on behind the thigh. And taking some big deep breaths here. Last one. And rotating the foot. And you're all done. That's your clam series, side series finished. We'll build on that as we go with another side series to follow.